What a beautiful song. First and foremost, let me quickly prioritize here. First and foremost, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. The new year that brings hopefully some change to some people, hopes, dreams, redirections, and ultimately a better you, a better life, happiness, and health. And I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. I hope everyone gets what they're looking for this year. We made it. Yep. Yeah, man, we did. Well, so I'm going to add a new bullet point here to Roll Tide, to the man who basically forced like a $40 bet down my throat on the Alabama-Michigan game. I want to say thank you. You won't thank you. No, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Bro, so look, so I don't want to ask you a question here that might like throw us off the rails here. Why do you think I don't get any pizzas while I'm streaming? Well, I mean, don't ask any questions. Thank you, Nick P. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you too as well, brother. Happy New Spot coming. Dude, I feel so fucking bad for the people that live at that address. Like, in truth, like, they probably have a lot of questions that they'll never even be able to begin to understand, And, like, that's an unfortunate thing. It's an unfortunate thing. You would think that you would think, William Glorhole, you would think that if people knew where I lived, that, yeah, well, it's not. I don't think it's that old, William. But you would think I'd definitely getting some rat-tat-tats looking for something, right? But nobody's heard that yet. Nobody's heard that yet. The only people that know where I live are the FBI. Okay, and they can go fuck themselves as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? I'll continue. Look, I'll say it right now, Foodie Beauty. She's a fucking whore. Crystal had that address. Right, exactly. You're dead? Okay, bro. Okay, man. Well, what I did, my New Year's resolution was to stop gambling. And I'll tell you this, I made one parlay yesterday. I bet Michigan, and I bet the Washington Huskies money line. So I don't know if that really, if you're watching a game on a bet that you placed last year, are you still gambling? Like, I don't know that you are. Happy New Year, Sorrowful Raven. Happy New Year. Yesterday was Sunday. We're right. 12:31. It's looking good so far, Crook. I'll tell you that. It's not looking bad. It's a score. They tied it up? Fuck. No, so if you placed a bet in the last calendar year, and dude, it's a new year. I've not placed a bet this year. So Bossman Jack needs your resolution. Bossman Jack, his whole business is gambling though. So I mean, I don't really know. No bets in 2024. Well, I'll continue to bet on Putt Party. I'm not gonna say that I'll continue to play poker and I'll continue to play Putt Party with Brian, but that's not even gambling. Like, I don't think that either one of those things are gambling. Like, maybe in the short term they are. Like, each individual wager placed is gambling. But I have an edge. Brian yesterday in Putt Party, like in Putt Party of all things. You know what I mean? Connect Four. If anyone wants to play me in Connect Four, I don't think that's I placed a parlay yesterday. Well, so look, that's subjective. I do think that all depends on your definition. That's still gambling, not in the long term. I don't think that's me playing Putt Party against Brian isn't gambling. Like, I'm literally the number one Putt Party player in the world. That's not gambling. That's just the law of probability favoring me, the number one Putt Party player in the world. Look, if anyone wants to play Putt Party, I'll fucking decimate you, dude. Like, it's not. Friendly bets aren't gambling. I don't even know if I agree with that. But okay, I guess that's like the counter argument there. If I win, the OGs will eat well. Okay, that's very sweet. Personally, I like the 49ers. I kind of like the 49ers. Marty's trying to Jew his way out of his New Year's resolution less than 24 hours. Bro, I'll tell you this, I have not placed a bet today. What did this guy do to you? And why are you only going against Illinois people? That's bizarre to me. Nah, man, I got to go with the Niners. But why wouldn't I like the 40? Of course, like the 49ers. Why wouldn't I like the 49ers? Marty, the racist gambler. Okay, so maybe type that before I said that. Bro, I wonder what this guy did to this person. The first was Doug Williams. Okay, he's a mulatto. Pat Mahomes is a mulatto. Russell Wilson, mulatto again. That's like they've won 3 of the past 30. Like, come on, bro. Like, think about it. I'll take my chances with that. He wants you inside him? Okay, that's weird. I will say, it was nice to spend the last parts of the previous calendar year and the first parts of this current calendar year with Cyrax What is the stream? I don't fucking know, bro. I was just wishing you all happy and healthy, okay? But it was nice to spend the last parts of the previous year with, my little prince, Chance Wilkins, and the first parts. But like at this point, in truth, I have nothing but well wishings for him. That might not be a popular stance. That might not be a very popular stance. But I'll tell you this: at this point, I dislike the people who have ruined him more than I like Chance Wilkins. And that's the absolute truth. And I guarantee you, each and every one of these people have came after he got punched out, but they want to come in and ruin things and ruin the fun. And act like they're doing something that isn't counterproductive to all of our entertainment. Like, dude, what are you doing? He's still on the internet. He's still on the internet. You haven't taken that away from him. What's like the most entertaining, or even beyond entertaining, what's the most exhilarating content you tards have produced? I can't think of a single moment. Is there a single moment? No. So if there's not going to be any fun, if there's not going to be any joy or excitement from Cyrax, then maybe we can get some at their expense. Like in truth, if you're gonna ruin the fun for everyone, then maybe we can have some fun with you. And like the top of the list, as far as I'm concerned, is this Bishop Wyatt guy. And look, people, oh yes, we don't like the infighting. Yes. Oh yes. Dude, so you're not gonna get him off the internet. Nobody's gonna get him off the internet. Literally nobody's gonna get him off the internet. And I don't think I'm gonna get you off the internet, but you and people like you, I think we're gonna have some fun with you, man. You know what I mean? Like why not? Why not? If you want to take fun away from us, then we gotta get fun from somewhere. If you want to take fun away from us, then we gotta get some fucking fun somewhere. And I don't know why you would go down this fucking path, but it doesn't really seem to be. It's not productive for anything. It's really not productive for anything. Why you come for my friend's boyfriend? Who the fuck are you? Look, if I don't know who you are, you're gonna come in with like some kind of combative stance. You don't want me to know who you are, okay? Yes. Like these people, there's too many of them to really to really swat them all away, And I use that term like a fly, okay? When I say swat, I mean like a fly, and maybe that was a very poor verbiage. Maybe that was very, 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 very poor verbiage. But dude, it's a fly swat. Correct. Maybe a Freudian slip. How dare you? Who the fuck even are you, bro? I don't even know who the fuck you are. We have very good verbiage. I don't think in that instance, maybe I use the worst verbiage possible, if I'm being truthful with you. I'm Nails. Who is Nails Man? Has my chin changed on Barb? Yes, as a matter of fact, it has. Ever since I learned about her little castle in the sky, and she denies claiming that she had a rectal tear. What happened to Bella coming on panel? Well, good question. That's a very good question. I'll tell you this. So I've actually found her ex, okay, the one that she was trying to obtain some sawbucks for to go and see him. We have found this person in Milford, Connecticut. I'm not going to say any names, but I'll say their initials, and it's AS. And we've been talking with them. And look, I understand that Kai Bella's been through a lot. She's had some recent trauma. And she has spilled the tea. Okay, so look, Kai Bella, if you're listening to this, we've already talked with you know who, and I'm not going to say their name. I'll only say their initials, and we know where you are. But look, I know you've been through a lot. You've been through some recent trauma, and we'd rather do things the easy way than the hard way. We don't want to subject you to the business. Okay, I'm not a very patient man. FBI went to your mom's, not your house. They went to both, bro. So, matter of fact, they went to both. Like, I don't know if you FOIA'd anything. It should be. I'm pretty sure it's an ongoing investigation. But I'll tell you this: they went to both. They went to my parents' house and to my apartment. So I don't know what to tell you on that one. No, it's not even for Smashley Juman. Okay, it's not even for them. It's hopefully it's for nobody. Things have a way of working out around here when people want something, especially when promises are made. When people have been given every opportunity, especially when they make deals, okay? Like if you make an agreement, can you please hear the anal tear? You can't FOIA something ongoing? Exactly. That's a fact. Yeah. They're probably in the chat. I don't think they chat. I don't think they're allowed to chat because that would contaminate things. They're probably busy fucking each other in the ass. I think the big black guy bums the little white guy in the vest. That's my opinion, and I'll say it time and time again. And like that's not even anything negative, but I do feel just by looking at them that's something that happens. Okay. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Like it's not hateful. If anything, it's appreciation for their lifestyle. I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna play this song one more time. All right. Happy New Year.